I'm excited because my 19-month-old son has just started talking in his sleep. And it's creepy as fuck. It's genuinely the most terrifying thing. We've still got a baby monitor, right? Because we're addicted to the baby monitor. We've still got it in his room and he's asleep in his own cot. And he just says things that he doesn't normally say. Well, he does at night. During the day, he can say hiya. And it's very cute. He goes, hiya. And you go, oh, I love you. But at night, when you hear, hiya. Who's he talking to? Worst one, and I've never heard him do it during the day, and I don't know where it's come from. I tried to get him to do it during the day. I don't even know if he knows what it means. But sometimes in the night, over the baby monitor, this is the creepiest one, I just hear, not yet. What is it and when will it happen? What is it? It's bizarre. You're not supposed to be freaked out by your kid, but I genuinely am. You know what I'm really scared of? I know he's going to do it. I know he's going to do it because I did it. And there was nothing creepier. Sleepwalking. There is nothing scarier or creepier than a little innocently evil thing wandering around your house in the darkness in the middle of the night with tiny little feet so you can't hear them coming. Just walking around, not blinking. I'm genuinely terrified about it. I did it, right? This is the level I did, right? If there's anyone who's experienced sleepwalking, it's normally this is quite a common one for children to do. I would get up, about 5 years old, get up out of my bed. I would walk across the landing into my mum and dad's bedroom. I'd walk to the side of my mum's bed, like that, and I would just stare at my mum. Like that. Apparently a lot of kids do it, but I'm an individual, so I'd add my own little twist. I would talk to my mum in a language that doesn't exist. I'm logging this now with you beautiful people here and now. If my son ever does that to me, he's going to lose some teeth. I cannot be held responsible for how I react when faced with that level of horror in the middle of the night. Not a chance. Oh, God. I said to my mum, Mum, how did you even cope? How did you not just lie there all night with a crucifix just freaking out? She's like, you're me child. You're me child. I wasn't scared. You're me baby. You know, I'd get a little fright. I'd be like, oh, there he is again. So what did you do then? Mum said, apparently, son, you're not supposed to wake up a sleepwalker. Very important not to wake up a sleepwalker. So I would get up, right? I would calmly put my hands on your shoulders. I would turn you around, and I would calmly and quietly march you back to your bedroom, tuck you in, kiss you goodnight. Fuck that. My son does that to me. I'll be putting my hands on his shoulders. I'll be turning him round. I'll be choking him clean out. I'll be rolling him up in a rug, boot of the car, drive down to the beach, to the pier, walk along the pier, off the pier, into the water, make a new one, start again. He was possessed. I'm married. I've got a kid. I'm married to the mother of the kid. Double Geordie points. I don't want to come across as a dictator here, as a boring fart, but I laid down the rules in the house, and I had a beautiful, oh my God, I had a blissful, gorgeous, utopic, no going to the toilet in front of each other rule. It was incredible. Don't groan like I'm a dreamer, right? If you're shitting in front of each other, might as well live in a zoo, mate. Might as well live in a zoo. If you are doing twosies in front of each other, go home, dig 2 holes in the garden, lie in them, wait to die. It is over! Finished! But I held on to the no twosies rule for so long. And then my son, my 19-month-old son, ruined it one night in one foul swoop. This is what happened, right? Me and Rosie had finished bathing Robin, right? Rosie took him in a towel, took him out of the bath, took him next door to the bathroom, into the living room. I said, I'm going to the toilet, be a couple of minutes. Don't come in. That's the code. She knows the code. So I sat down in the toilet. I started doing what a gentleman does when he sits down in the toilet. I can hear them in the next room. Robin, come get your nappy on, Robin. Come here, son. Robin, get your nappy. Robin, don't you, no. That's all I heard through the wall. So all kinds going on up here. I'm sitting there panicking like a little shitting meerkat. I'm like... What's happened? What's happened? She went, oh, God. He's pooed without his nappy on. We got cream carpets in that room, guys. I'm livid. Right? I'm livid. I'm going, right, get the stain remover from under the sink, get the sponge and start blotting. She went, no, it's not on the carpet. It's worse. How's it worse? Half that room's tile, half that room's carpet. Tile's better. Tile's better. Of course it is. Has he hit the remote? Oh, I have to scrape it from in between the buttons. I have to sanitize every time I watch the telly. This is a nightmare. I went, what do you mean? How's it worse when it just is? I went, how? Tell us, darling. I'm freaking out. What's the matter? She went, I caught it. Whoa! Whoa! I mean, I'm impressed, but whoa! Kind of Mr. Miyagi shit you got going on there. I went, why? She went, I don't know. I went, what are you going to do with it? She went, I don't know. I went, throw it in the bin. You can't do that, of course, that's ridiculous. She went, no, I've just changed the bin, it'll stink it out. Of course, I panicked even more. I went, throw it out the window. Like, I know you all think we do that up north, but we don't. We don't. We've got flushing toilets and everything now. It's brilliant, right? It's the future. I'm panicking there. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And then by the time we're having this conversation, she's now at the bathroom door. Can we come in? No, you bloody can't come in. You know the rules. You shall not lay eyes upon me whenst toosying. She opened the door anyway. Of course she did. And she came in. And for a moment, I wasn't even bothered. Do you know why? Because he ran in, that little lad. He knew something incredible had happened in that house. He literally came in like that. His face said, Dad, you should have seen it. She followed in the polar opposite of moods. And I'm literally sitting there going, don't you look at me! That's it. Boomf. She lays eyes on us. That's it. She has now seen me doing twosies. That's it. Rock bottom of marital life, in my opinion. That is the rock bottom of domestic marital life. I thought it was. I thought that was rock bottom. I found genuine rock bottom a couple of seconds later as my wife stood there in front of me on the toilet, holding our child's feces in her hand, and said the words I will never forget, lean forward.
From a farming background. My dad's a farmer. My brother's a farmer. My granddad, he was a farmer, right? All farmers. I'm not a farmer, guys. I asked my dad the other day, I was like, Dad, do you love my brother more than me? And I expected him to answer in the way that all parents do, be like, no, I love you both equally. He went, I've just got more in common with him. Thanks, Dad.
Everyone talks about the world and there's a lot of doom and gloom that's going on in the world. I don't get worried about any of them things. You know why? It's got a trampoline. I'll pull it out myself. And 2 days later, the next door neighbour climbed over the fence and started jumping up and down on the trampoline with his fucking big-head baby. Well, I'm incensed by this. Because he earned so much money, he could buy his own trampoline for his fucking big-head baby. I didn't say anything because I'm passive-aggressive. So I was there behind this curtain, looking at this man, hoping that he can see me, but not see me. And I wish someone would say something. So I told my son. I said, come here. He's like, what? I said, come and have a look at these people. What people? Them people out there. They're jumping up and down on our trampoline. I wish someone would do something. And my son said, leave it to me. And he went out there, my son is like, hey, my dad said, stop jumping up and down on the fucking... And I said, Caden, come here. He's like, what? I said, say your mum said, right? Say your mum said.
Yes, indeed. I'm not excited in everyday life. I'm a bit annoyed. I have a bit of a hard time, if I'm honest with you. My 1-year-old son has just arbitrarily decided that my wife is the best. She's the best, I'm the other one. Literally to the point of where I was pushing him around a shopping centre recently, right? He was in his pram, he was asleep, I'm pushing him around the shopping centre, and then he starts kicking his legs and I hear him making a noise. So I think, right, he's awake. I lean around the side of the pram, I lift the little flap thing up, right? This is what he does. He's lying in the pram like that. I look round, he goes... fucking pretended to be still asleep so he didn't have to interact with his dad. Is this how you act? Look, right, my son, Robin, he's got boundaries. He's got rules. He knows when he eats. He knows when he goes to bed. He knows the word no. He goes to my mum and dad's house for a couple of hours and he comes back a dick. Like, it's the worst. He comes back to our house, he kicks the front door and he's like, all right, fuckers, listen. So mum and dad, there's going to be some serious changes around here. Serious changes around here. I think you'll find I've been to the promised land. Yeah? I've seen how shit should be operating. Yeah? I think you'll find what you're running here is a fascist regime. Yeah? New rules starting now. Rule number 1. I point at something, you fucking get it. You get it and bring it to me instantly. Or there will be so much screaming. So much! Rule number 2, you normally try and pick me up. Mum and Dad, if I'm kicking off, if I'm getting upset, you can put your hands under my armpits and you can pick me up. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not a chance. I've learned a new trick in Nana and Grandad's house. I have. You think you can pick me up, you put your hands under my armpits, you know what's going to happen? And if I hurt myself on that fall, that shit's on you. Yeah? And the first time he did it, I thought he was broke. I was terrified. I was like, come here, son, calm down. He went like that, like a buttered seal. Like, ridiculous. Say things like, Mum, has he had a nap at your house this afternoon, Mum? Has he had a nap? No. Oh, well, he did have a quick 7 hours. But he must have needed it. I'm sure he'll go back to bed for you in 40 minutes' time. Excellent! Back to square one. Did he sleep last night, Mum? Mum, how did he sleep at your house last night? Terrible. Terrible, Chris. He woke up at 2 in the morning, crying. And I thought, is he teething or does he want a full Sunday dinner? So I made him a full Sunday. Did you? Why would you possibly ever try to do that? Why? Because you know what? It's going to be me and Rosie to get him out of that routine. I'm looking forward. He's going to cling on to that routine, I'll be honest with you. Because who wouldn't? Who doesn't want the midnight roast? Eh? Who doesn't want to live like Henry the fucking VIII? Honestly, if you've got kids, right, and your grandparents are as shit as mine, booby trap your kids. Booby trap him, yeah? If he's staying at theirs on a Friday night, right, I will spend Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday keeping him up all night, letting him sleep through the day, yeah? Completely fucking his bedtime routine, ruining any idea of a structured weekend that they thought they had planned, yeah? That's what's happening. I get him a tiny bit, don't judge us, a tiny little bit addicted to crystal meth. Just a tiny bit in his bottle, gets him nice and angry, makes him very difficult to deal with. I drop him off and go, there you go, by the way, he's nocturnal now, and he's going to be going cold turkey in about 45 minutes. Have a cracking weekend! I don't feel 30. Do you know why? And it's not because I think I'm young and running around, having a great time partying. It's not that. It's because I am scared of everything. Like, shit that a dad shouldn't be scared of. I still check under my own bed before I go to sleep. I check under my own bed before I go to sleep. I check in every cupboard. And I make sure every single cupboard door is shut before I go to bed. God help me if I leave one of those cupboard doors open and I can just see the black line of death. Staring at it all night until I fall asleep, crying. Every single night I hear a jolt away to me sleep. Every night I hear it. Every time you'll hear it at night because I've mentioned it. The noise that your house makes in the quietest moment of the night. Your house does that thing, doesn't it? I don't know what's happening. I imagine it's just shifting all of its weight from one arse cheek to the other. The whole house goes, and it literally sounds like murder. It sounds like someone shouting murder through your letterbox. It's terrifying. I shut every single door in the house. Every single door. I check every cupboard in the house, under every bed in the house. I'm paranoid. I live in the north. I've got a lot of bedrooms in my house. So cheap. 5-bedroom house. You know how much it was? £6. £6. Honestly, I'm paranoid, man. I've got cameras. I've got security lights. Fuck me, I still live in South Shields. I've got a moat. I've got a turret. I've got a sniper. I've got security lights. I've got dogs that I breed with cats. Right? So they're big and fierce, but they hold a grudge. I even, right, this is the next level of insanity paranoia, right? When I go to bed at night, I put the alarm on and everything, but I even close the baby gate. You know, the toddler gate to stop my son falling down the stairs or whatever? I close the gate at the bottom, alarm on and everything, gate closed, I go to the top of the stairs, I close the one at the top as well. Right? Because my theory is this: if there is some burglar out there who can somehow get past the cat dogs, the moat, the sniper, the turrets, all of that stuff through the doors, past the alarms, but then he somehow also works out the intricate push, pull, lift, twist, dip of that piece of shit bane of my life, bruises all over my fucking knees gate, he is welcome to all of my belongings. He's the chosen one, he has earned it. It's weird, man, because being a dad, like I say, I don't feel like I should be scared of stuff. Like my dad, give you a bit of a background on my dad. My dad's a proper working class bloke. Proper bloke. My dad learned to swim in the sea. It's not a joke. In the sea. In the North Sea. That's not a swimming lesson. That's don't die today. I phoned him and I said, Dad, what are you scared of? Come on, you all right? Hi, by the way, how's your day going? Dad, what are you scared of? And he went, I knew his answer. He went, nothing. I was like, come on, man. You must be scared. You know, he wasn't trying to be hard or anything. I was like, come on, you must be scared of something. Come on, Dad. You must have an irrational fear. That's what I said, an irrational fear. And I don't think he understood what I was saying, because his next answer scared me more than anything I'm scared of. Out of nowhere, he went, oh, just normal stuff, you know, like being on fire and that. It's not an irrational fear, Billy. That's common sense. Like, I've never met the person who's went, what, you don't like being on fire? Beige. Like, I said, Dad, come on, what are you scared of? What are you scared of? Right? I went, come on, I gave him some options. I went, spiders, nah. Snakes, nah. Heights, nah. Confined spaces, nah. I went, come on, Dad, what are you scared of? Please, tell us what you're scared of. And he gave me the dad answer. The specific, perfect dad answer. The answer I should give. He said this, he said, listen, son, the only thing I'm scared of, the only thing that keeps me up at night, that sticks at the back of my head, haunting me, is the idea of anything bad ever happening to Robin, Rosie, you, or your mum. Notice the order. Third. Came third. His only son came third in the list of people he doesn't want to die. Could have been worse. Me mum. Who's dead? What? Send us an email. I'm busy.